Yo, what's up guys? Welcome, my name is Roland. Today we have a great strategy for pocket option for binary trading. And yep, watch this video till the end to see how much I gain from this. And don't forget about likes, comments and subscriptions, of course, to my YouTube and Telegram channel. Let's get started. Okie dokie, we're on the broker. Alright, today I trade on the company shares and all assets with the most optimal nature of movement and interest on payments you can already see before your eyes. I made a fairly detailed analysis, alright, of the market at the moment. And I came to the conclusion that today we will use this combination of indicators. Today, by the way, on the all assets we have maximum percentages. This is a great news in today's trading process for me. So as I will be able to make a better profit, and let's start it. Let's make it. For us it's a zigzag with default settings, don't change channel with a period of 20. We remove the moving average from this indicator, remember it, and instead of it there will be a weighted moving average with a period of 15. Today our main task is to determine extreme points, how we will define them and how they should be defined correctly. You will understand it in the course of the trading, of course, so you will have less questions at the end. That's why you need to watch this till the end. In addition to signals from the channel indicators, we also receive signals from the weighted moving average, which I will also talk about. I will explain each transaction in detail in the course of trading. You will understand it. Understood the logic you should adhere to in your trading, and what conditions should be when opening a deal, and in general what signals should you look for. All right, let's start with a deal of $15, and we'll open all positions on a 1 minute time frame as usual. So let's begin. Here the first position will 100% on the long, guys. The entry point did not take long. It took a long time to wait. Not take a long time to wait, and literally on the next asset we were able to find good conditions for opening position. We have an upward dynamics of the general trend, and there was a very strong rebound, a rollback in dynamics. There was a touch of the lower moving average of the channel indicator, and the zigzag was updated. That's right. Thus an extreme point was formed and a price reaction should follow. Therefore I open a position for an increase. So let's watch the results. We have 15 seconds. Let's wait for it. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Of course, it's me. It's my strategist. We're in the profits. All right. So without no problems, I close the position in plus. We continue trading, of course. I think this with this entry point everything was extremely clear. We continue, right, and let's proceed to the next asset. My favorite burgers. All right, let's open the shirt here. In general, the position is opened according to the dynamics of the general trend, right? As we see, the trend is downward in general terms, and there was a fairly good rollback. After updating the structural global minimum, here we have the upper moving average of the channel indicators touched, and the zigzag again shows us an update on the structural maximum. Accordingly, a new extreme point is formed, and in this case I think it should come have the price reaction, and downward exit should occur. So let's watch the results and let's wait. Alright, second position closed in a plus. That's great because I didn't need to open an additional deal here. As you saw, I was prepared for it. The reaction and the movement came, and the candle went down quite well, and the position closed again in a profits. Great, we continue trading, so let's not waste the time. Alright, let's open a position here against trend direction. We can afford it, right? Since we are forming a new global structural maximum in here, it will even be possible to open an additional transaction if I have a structural maximum will be formed a little higher. That's gonna suck, but anyway, in general, the logic of this entry is absolutely the same as in previous transactions. I think you have grasped the very essence of opening a position, focusing on the extreme points. For now, we're currently in the process of forming global maximum for this section of the movement. So let's wait for this position to end. 10 seconds left. And again, I don't need additional position. I guess, yeah. Yep, I got it. We did it. You saw that? The profit is in our pocket. That's great. That's great result. Maybe a little lucky, but as you can see, the reaction in motion still comes, right? So we see that how did our last two candles close, and in general, this entry point was not a mistake either, and I did not need an additional opening here. Let's continue. Alright, here we can immediately open a position for a short. The entry point did not take long to come. Yeah, of course, here we also had the formation of a new global maximum, and just like in the previous moment, we had a reaction in emotion, and here we have a crossing of the weighted moving average from top to bottom. This crossing just happened, therefore there may be a small upward rollback now, but I will be prepared for this, and in this case I'll open an additional transaction. So yeah, let's see the result. There are about 17 seconds left until the position is completed. Come on, third time. I don't want to open any additional positions. Yep. As the before, we didn't need to open an additional transaction, and we are in the profits. That's great. Step by step, we're making it bigger. After crossing the weighted moving average, there was no rollback, and the dynamics also continued its downward direction, guys. And in general, the position was closed in plus, of course. We continue trading and select the next asset. Alright, long position. Again, entry point did not take long to appear. I will open a position. I opened the position on the long, on the formation of a new extreme point and global minimum. Quite strong volatility, I could say. It will be difficult to hit the right opening level, and therefore the further dynamics of the movement may also go down even more impulsively. But in this case, I will open an additional transaction for the entire amount of our balance. I think you have already roughly understood the main point of opening based on the formation of extreme points of global highs and lows. This case, it's also no exception, and I expect that, as in the previous case, we will have a reaction in motion, and all sorts of rollbacks will occur, and I will close the position in the profits. And nope, not the first time. Let's open additional position. Yeah. Long position. I think already that we have a fairly strong downward dynamics here, and a small rollback should follow. I'm not even sure that our candle can close in green, but I expect that the candle will show an exit to the top. Alright, let's see if there are any points of contact at this structural level. I don't see any points of contact here, so there should be a reaction anyway. Let's see. We have 10 seconds. Yes, we did it. You see, the strategy is working, guys, perfectly. Alright, that's great. After all, the reaction in dynamics came to us, and I closed the position in plus. Good trading results. What do you think about this for this trading process? Let's record it. Let's finish it. Today profit will be $104 and cents, of course, and a quarter. Don't forget about a quarter. Right. Okay, continue button, and there. Transaction is done. I'm done here, guys. Thank you for watching this video. I wish you will like this strategy. I wish you will try this strategy, and tell me in the comments, did you? Also, don't forget about it, YouTube. Telegram comments and likes, guys, to my channel, so I can be with you. And also you can ask me every question about the strategy, about trading overall. Like if you're afraid to begin, don't be afraid, guys. I'm waiting for you. You coming to me, you asking me, I'm helping you. That's it. Have a good market. Bye bye.